Everyone knows Turbo Granny is a beast, but what if I told you she's not even the most powerful spirit in Dandadan? From the dimension-warping Reiko Kushima to the unkillable Earthbound crab, we're ranking the most powerful ghost spirits based on pure strength and story-breaking feats. And this isn't about who has the coolest design or the saddest backstory. This is a list based on pure, unfiltered power, their most insane feats, and the overall threat they pose. We'll be looking at their unique abilities, their most devastating moments, and what makes them so dangerous. So let's get started. Number 8. The Train Station Spirit. Kicking off our list is a spirit that brings a different kind of horror to the table. Found haunting an abandoned station, we meet this ghost spirit possessing a station officer. This ghost spirit main gimmick isn't 1 versus 1 combat, but its terrifying ability for mass possession. By taking over an entire crowd of people, it can turn a regular day into a complete nightmare. A single possessed person isn't a huge deal, but a whole station full of them is a scary situation for any spirit medium. Even though this spirit has possessed only a single person in the manga, this spirit has the potential to possess more than one person. So just think how chaotic a large-scale haunting can be. It's lower on the list because it lacks direct combat feats against the main cast, but its crowd control ability makes it a terrifying foe in any big confrontation. Number 7. The Serpoor Worm Spirit. If you remember the hospital arc, you remember this thing. The Serpoor Worm Spirit was a massive, centipede-like monster that was an absolute nightmare to take down. Its sheer size turned the hospital hallways into a death trap, but what really made it a menace was its incredible durability and regeneration. The spirit could soak up a ridiculous amount of punishment and just keep coming, surviving hits that would have exorcised most other ghosts. Its resilience forced the entire team to work together, combining their powers just to try and stop it. It wasn't the most complex spirit, but its stubborn refusal to die, plus its overwhelming presence, earns it a spot as a monster that pushed our heroes to their absolute limits. Number 6. Anbusan. Don't let this spirit's simple appearance fool you. Anbusan is incredibly deadly. This ghost spirit, later revealed to be the spirit of Rin's childhood friend, has the terrifying power to manipulate gravity. It latches onto a person's back, and if its affection isn't returned, the weight of its hatred grows and literally crushes the victim. What's so scary is how subtle and absolute this power is. It's not some flashy energy beam, it's a slow, creeping death that's almost impossible to stop. The force it can exert is massive, enough to completely immobilize and suffocate its targets by jacking up their weight. Even after being purified and becoming a guardian spirit, its gravity power is still a serious force, showing off a unique and lethal ability that's totally different from most other spirits. Number 5. Acrobatic Silky. Acrobatic Silky is a perfect example of how tragedy can create a terrifyingly strong ghost spirit. Born from the regret of a mother who lost her child, this spirit is a whirlwind of deadly grace. Her fighting style is like a lethal dance, using her own hair as a whip with shocking speed and precision. When she first showed up, she completely overwhelmed Momo with her acrobatic attacks, nearly ending the fight before it even started. She was so fast that she could even dodge attacks from Akurin while he was powered up by Turbo Granny. After she transfers her power to Era, we see her abilities turn Era into a top-tier fighter. Acrobatic Silky's mix of speed, agility, and wild attacks makes her a truly dangerous opponent and a certified senior-level yokai. Number 4. Evil Eye. Alright, now we're talking about the real heavy hitters. The Evil Eye is a being of pure, concentrated hate. He was originally the spirit of a kind child sacrificed to a local god, but centuries of pain twisted his soul into a genocidal monster. His base power is scary enough. Anyone who sees him is cursed to take their own life, but his true potential was unleashed when he possessed the spiritually gifted Gigi. Fueled by Gigi's massive spiritual energy, the Evil Eye became a force of destruction, firing off energy beams and shockwaves that even gave Turbo Granny trouble. He can turn the grudges of other sacrificed souls into physical attacks, like cursed energy balls and shields. While his power depends on his vessel, at his peak, the Evil Eye's raw offensive power is almost unmatched, making him a major threat who can go toe-to-toe with the strongest characters in the series. We're about to break into our top 3, and believe me, the power levels are about to get ridiculous. If you're enjoying this breakdown of the Dandadan spirit world, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We go deep on series like this all the time, and you won't want to miss what we have coming up. Now, let's see who claims the number 3 spot. Number 3. Turbo Granny. Of course, she's on the list. The foul-mouthed, pervy, and undeniably powerful yokai that started it all, Turbo Granny is one of the most iconic and consistently strong spirits in the series. Her most famous trick is her incredible speed, clocking in at over 100 kilometers per hour. But that's just the start. Turbo Granny is a master of curses and possession, able to take over bodies and spread her influence like a virus. Even when she's sealed in a lucky cat doll, her knowledge of spirits and ability to manipulate luck make her a crucial, if crude, ally. What really puts her this high is her fusion with the Earthbound spirit crab, which combined her insane speed with the crab's invincibility to create a true monster. On top of all that, she has this surprisingly complex side, sometimes acting as a guide for the spirits of girls who died tragically, which adds a strange depth to her character. She's versatile, experienced, and brutally effective, the benchmark for power in Dandadan. Number 2. The Earthbound Spirit Crab. This spirit is the definition of home field advantage. The Earthbound Spirit Crab is tied to a specific location, the Shono City Tunnel, and inside that tunnel, it is completely, utterly unkillable. Let me say that again. Inside its territory, it is invincible. When the crew tried to fight it, their attacks did nothing. The crab is the living embodiment of the pain of countless women murdered in that tunnel, and their sorrow gives it total authority there. Its power went through the roof when it fused with Turbo Granny, combining its indestructibility with her god-tier speed. This fusion was so broken that the only way to win was to somehow lure it out of its territory, which was almost impossible. While its power is locked to one place, the fact that it has a true invincibility cheat code surpasses almost every other spirit's defensive power. Number 1. Reiko Kushima. And here we are, the undisputed queen, the slit-mouthed woman, Reiko Kushima. To put it simply, Reiko's abilities are on another level compared to almost everyone else in the series, alien or yokai. Her power comes from her mirror, and what it does is flat-out reality-breaking. Reiko's mirror holds a pocket dimension that she has total control over. Anything reflected in it gets trapped inside, and there seems to be no limit to what she can imprison. Her most jaw-dropping feat, the one that locks in her number 1 spot, was when she single-handedly wiped out an entire alien invasion fleet. She trapped all of their ships in her mirror and then smashed them to pieces with her bare hands. On top of that, she has immense physical strength and can take hits from Vamala's giant robot suit without even flinching. No other spirit has shown this level of overwhelming, dimension-warping power. She doesn't just fight opponents, she removes them from reality. For that reason, Reiko Kushima is, without a doubt, the most powerful spirit in Dondodon. And that's our list. From the domain-locked power of the Earthbound Crab to the reality-bending hacks of Reiko Kushima, the power levels in Dandadan just keep getting crazier. But what do you think? Do you agree with our number 1 pick? Is there another spirit you think should have made the list? Drop your own rankings down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on who the strongest spirit really is. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into all things anime and manga. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload.